It's a 2-minute film just to introduce my presentation, so I hope you enjoy it. We can go with the video.
Mi nombre es Claudio Bucaña, soy integrante de Ferias del Norte, una empresa que se dedica a la producción de soja en el norte de la provincia de Buenos Aires, en Argentina. Estamos actualmente trabajando 1.700 hectáreas, de las cuales 600 se dedican a producir soja.
Con la incorporación del estándar RTRS, comenzamos junto con nuestros aplicadores aéreos y terrestres a prestar mayor atención en cuanto a las distancias requeridas por la normativa en cuanto a las aplicaciones de fitosanitarios.
Somos el equipo del trabajo de campo de Ferias del Norte. Estamos concientizados en el uso de EPP para nuestra seguridad personal.
Durante el proceso de certificación, en lo que es seguridad industrial, logramos mejorar la relación con los gremios. Eso nos permitió que la relación con nuestro personal creara valor. Entrar en el proceso de certificación nos requirió un esfuerzo económico de importancia para lo que es una pyme del tamaño de la nuestra, pero estamos convencidos que al final lograremos beneficios con todo este proceso.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. The idea was to pump you up a little bit about the RTRS standard, which is very complete. And myself and Delfina, my partner, we've been implementing it in Argentina since 2010, since it basically started. And we're in love with it, and we love to do it, and we can see the changes in the farming evolution. So what I'd like to do now, very short, because we don't have much time, I'd just like to share the experience of 3 farmers. I'm going to go over a few aspects really quick. So go next. This one. Well, this is our production zone. In Argentina, we have basically we're the tip of South America. For those that don't know, these 3 farmers I'm going to talk about, they are all located in the humid pampas. For you to know, the humid pampas always been prairie land. There's no deforestation because there were never been trees there before. All the trees out in Argentina in the humid pampas has been implemented by the human being. And in the production areas to your left here, there's no parks, there's no national parks or no reservoirs. To the right, you can see our salt water reservoir. Argentina being a prairie land, it has sort of extreme weather. You can go from flooding, like we have in the Midwest right now, to extreme drought, like we had last year with a huge failure in yields in general. What I like to say also is, before going into this, is that farmers are very efficient in Argentina. That's our main advantage. We widely use precision agriculture, non-till agriculture, direct planting, which is called. And the use of coverage crop is extremely used as well. So we're very efficient in the use of water. That's why we get the yields that we get. Now I'd like to go over something Risco went over really quick. It's just, I'm breaking out how much it costs for an average farm. Average farms in Argentina would be 800 hectares, put it that way. Or let's say from 1,000 hectares up will be a target farmer for RTRS. Otherwise he cannot afford it. But I am breaking down the cost just to do an overall look. Cost-wise, it costs $1.75 per ton just to match the direct cost of implementing. If you do the math real quick, is 48,000 divided 83 divided by 3, that'll be $1.75 direct cost. So although it's a great standard, it's not cheap to implement it. You have external audits, you got the preparation, and you got a lot of different things that I'm going to go over now. I'd like to go over some environmental aspects real quick. I don't want to bore you with this, but this is important. As you can see, since the campaign 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, there's been an improvement in organic matter, and that's something we farmers, we really look into it, and we are achieving it. Another environmental aspect which is very important and RTRS really helps out is that we are able to reduce the band of toxicity or the toxicity levels of the agrochemicals we're using. And as you can see overall, the campaigns, we are overall reducing the amount of inputs agrochemicals we're using. And that's efficiency. We're really happy about that, and we can show it today. This is my favorite slide. You can see our yields going up year by year, and our energy, herbicide, pesticides inputs amount going down. So again, that's another proof of efficiency. That is what this business is all about, being efficient producing. Last but not least, social aspects. Certainly RTRS help us to realize ourselves the big impact we have in our communities. Our farmers really didn't took this into the consideration until they started doing open meetings, and especially in Argentina, where we rely a lot on contractors. We don't have our own machinery as farmer. We rely on large contractors that come, they do the work, and they lead to another farm. So we did a lot of work with those guys. That's key in Argentina. 60% of the agriculture in Argentina is contractor based or leased land. On the same line as that, RTRS demands a lot of work from the farmer owners, from the employees, and especially from the contractors and the neighborhoods. It's truly a teamwork, and it's really nice, and it's kind of magic to do it and to implement it, to see the after and the before that Francisco just showed us. Well, this is just some distinctive required signaling. RTRS is really big on this. Everything must be signalized and have like industrial safety standards. And our biggest point in Argentina is the adaptation. Argentina has been farming these areas since the 1800s, so all our facilities are very old. And now lots of money goes into just the adaptation of phytosanitary warehouses with the proper ventilation, the proper oil spills or whatever contention measures, as you can see it. So it makes it really tough because none of the original infrastructure really works out. This is just a specific type of requirement enforced by the external audit. I mean, if you have everything cramped in and there's no proper ventilation, you're not going to get approved. Until you don't get this done and fixed properly, the guy's going to come again, and finally after that is solved, he's going to approve you. So by this, I just want to say that the enforcement of these 108 points, that is the RTR standard, is heavily enforced, and not any average Joe can introduce this standard because it's very complete. Well, biodiversity is one of the pillars of RTRS. In Argentina, in the humid pampas, we are very conserved. We are very committed with biodiversity, and all of the species are properly identified. Actually, in the last year, RTRS started to request a study of impact, and we are doing it. So we can tell that we are keeping all the areas the way we have to keep them. This is more, we interact and we adapt to the local flora and fauna. It's very important for us. Well, this is just a quick overview. I hope you guys liked it.